You guys, what is going on between Kim Kardashian and Bianca Censori? Oh, you didn't hear about it? Well, let me paint a picture. Imagine that your ex-husband while he was becoming your ex, was so obsessed with you that he literally lost $1 billion contract and ruined his reputation. All because he was mad that you moved on with some 20-something-year-old loser. And imagine that the woman he moved on with, at one time you felt so much sympathy for. But the more and more time moves on, it makes you realize that she is also psychotic. And people are starting to say that Kanye wasn't her actual intended target. I mean, he was, but she was supposed to be nothing more than an accessory. Because imagine people saying that your husband's current wife, your ex-husband's current wife is someone so desperate to become you that even getting your husband, after years of being his sneaky link, even getting your husband, your ex-husband, wasn't out of love. It was because she needed to do everything she could to become you. And imagine finding out it's still going on. You guys, what is going on between Bianca, Kanye, and Kim, if these reports can be believed, is more than Shakespearean. It literally is a 2025 version of single white female. And so many people are reporting it. They're saying that Kanye West's wife, Bianca Censori, is obsessed with Kim and literally re-watches her TV show, makes fan edits from it, and watches it over and over and over, even while she's falling asleep, because she is desperate to turn into Kim. They said Bianca's progressively become more and more consumed with emulating Kim over the course of her marriage to Kanye West. This is what insiders are saying, okay? They said this all started with Kanye trying to push her to look like Kim. But now she's got some sort of Stockholm syndrome because she's become even more obsessed with him. Now, sources are also saying that that doesn't tell the whole story. See, they're saying that Bianca targeted Kanye because she wanted Kim's life so much. She targeted Kanye because she saw the way Kanye catapulted Kim to fame. And she thought that if she started slightly tweaking herself, from her body to her face to even the way she dressed, to look more and more like Kim, that when Kim decided to leave Kanye, it was her time to pounce and move in and go in for the kill. And you guys, is that not what happened? I mean, think about it. Bianca's been around for a while. As a matter of fact, I think it was Thanksgiving of, it was somewhere in either 2022 or 2023. Kim found out that something was going on with Bianca and Kanye. She actually had Kanye fire Bianca and the whole architectural division of Yeezy. Now, something happened within that time, and he bought her back. Bianca hired her back around Thanksgiving, and I believe spent Thanksgiving with Bianca. That is one of the reasons why Kim was like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I am leaving. Okay? So, all this happened. But prior to Kanye marrying Bianca, Bianca looked like herself. Granted, she started dressing more and more like the Kardashians, but she looked like herself. It wasn't until Kim finally left Kanye that Bianca put foot to gas and started looking like a carbon copy of Kim. I'm talking about the sunglasses. It looks like she got some work done on her booty because Bianca, I think, is naturally shaped like a capital P. I'm not trying to be shady. I mean, she's chest heavy, which Kanye obviously loves, but looks like she got a little enhancement about it. She went out of her way to start emulating the way Kim dressed in the glory days of Kanye. And at the end of the day, Kanye, he's a little weird, and I think he feels like women are interchangeable. So the fact that he was with Bianca, she was dressing like Kim, and when you think about it, the fact that it was literally his dream version of Kim. You would do whatever she said. You would do whatever she said, right? You would push things to like new levels. Say what you want about Kim. She's a wild girl, but she would never go out in public naked. I mean, she's wearing sheer bras, sheer shirts or whatever, but she would never go out in public naked. You see where I'm going with this? Anyway, let's get back into these reports, right? Because now they're saying that Kim is even worried about the kids even being by her, okay? They're saying that Since the divorce, okay, um, Bianca's frequently been called out for appearing to slowly morph into Kim. She's even gone so far as to study videos of Keeping Up with the Kardashians so she can practice copying her voice and mannerisms. They said Kanye has completely twisted her mind and has her thinking that her life will be better if she becomes a clone of Kim. She goes to sleep every night with old episodes of Kim's reality show playing, and she's taken to making these weird supercut videos of Kim so she can watch those same clips of her over and over and over, okay? Now, the thing is, going back to what sources saying, they're saying that's not giving the whole story. Because other people says this comes after a source spilled that Kim is frustrated with Bianca's copycat ways as she continues to seemingly draw inspiration for her fashion choices, hairstyles, and more. Now, Kim actually thinks it's not Kanye feeling this anymore. This is Bianca, and Kanye literally married an obsessed super fan of him and her. And now that he might have actually put everybody in danger, listen to this. They said for the longest time, Kim felt sorry for Bianca because she figured it was Kanye putting her up to these stupid steps. But the longer it goes on, the more it's aggravating her. Okay? She's come to the conclusion that Bianca's a lot more calculated and conniving than she thought, according to a source who added that it bothers Kim that Bianca is a stepmom to her kids. They said throwing the fact that she's clearly obsessed with being Kim 2.0, and it's all too creepy and dark for her to take. She's rumored to be considering taking legal action against Bianca. Now, what is that legal action? People are saying that she actually thinks Bianca might be thrown off, and she wants to limit the amount of time Bianca can spend with her children. Again, imagine thinking that somebody was just trying to steal your rich husband, and then you realize that this might have been the ultimate stalker that came in with the purpose of stealing your identity and life. They said Kim has been disturbed for ages by how far Bianca's willing to go for attention and how close it is to her own looks and social media posts. She thinks it's gone way beyond flattery. It's obsession and copyright infringement in her book. Again, I don't think it's copyright infringement. I believe the sources that say that she wants to protect her children. Now, here's the thing. There is the flip side where people are like, girl, Kim, calm down, because even if Bianca was copying you, she took your ish and did it better, because Kim does have a unique talent, let's be real, of taking the most expensive stuff and making it look cheap. Cheap, like cheap, and not cheap and stylish like you went thrifting or went to the Salvation Army, but cheap. Cheap, like you're literally in Kmart trying to make it look like Balenciaga. She has that talent. You know, she makes everything look achievable and attainable to everybody, okay? But, okay? And they also say that Bianca is copying Kim, not because she's obsessed with her, but to antagonize her, where she's taking Kim's stuff and she's making it do better, because people are saying that even though Kim is playing a victim, she has been secretly talking down to, harassing, and making life difficult for Bianca, and even trying to stand in the way of any brand deals Bianca got. Now, do I believe that? Maybe. The Kardashians like to play dirty. Bianca herself looks like she is up for the road. Let's not forget, she is the daughter of the granddaughter of Tony Soprano of Melbourne. Her dad did a bid. Her family's deep in organized crime. Her grandfather was the Al Capone of, I think, Melbourne. Go Google it if you don't believe me. Google Censori crime family. It's really her mom and dad. I mean, it's really her dad, her uncle, her grandfather. Like, this is real. Unlike Kanye West will marry a mobster's daughter. But anyway, okay. It comes down to, though, who do you believe? One thing is certain, something's going on with Kim and Bianca, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. But until then, let me know what you think. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.